A musical that opened this week at a Rock Island Dinner Theater looks back at what else was going on across the globe during the September the 11th attacks. Come From Away opened last night at Circa 21. The show runs through November the 1st, and joining us to talk about the play is two of their very wonderful actors, Sarah Hayes and Bobby Becker. Thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us.
So now, surprisingly, this play is not set in New York, so talk about this particular location.
So the story takes place in Gander, Newfoundland, this tiny island, because when the U.S. airspace was closed after the attacks, there were a lot of planes that were already in the air, and they weren't allowed to land in the U.S. So Canada was nice enough to let them land. So 38 planes got rerouted to Gander, Newfoundland.
Wow.
An airport that usually only had 6 planes land every day. So, and it's about how the community took in, a community of 9,000 people took in 7,000 people and fed them, sheltered them, and
that's a remarkable story that is not talked about a lot at all.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't know the story until I saw the musical, and I'm just so grateful that it's now everybody gets to know it because of the show.
To learn the story. Okay, now the title, Come From Away. Talk about the title.
That's a lot of what we as the locals of Newfoundland call the people that have come from away from all different parts, because like she was saying, planes weren't allowed to come into the United States. They also weren't allowed to go back to Europe. And so there were people from all over the world that came from away to their tiny little community. And so this is about the people within the community that welcomed them and helped them, and about the people that were the come from aways that ended there, and how they were dealing with not getting to their destinations, not knowing what was going on back at their homes, or what was going on inside the United States in some cases.
Yeah, such a perfect and fitting title. So what message is it that you want people to take away from the play?
For me, I think what I love so much about this story is it's just a reminder that no matter what's going on, how horrible the world seems, the darkness that's going on, there is always reason to hope. And that you can be part of keeping that hope alive by taking care of taking care of
other
each
people.
other.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, this play is told through, I've been told, empathy, music, and an open bar. Let's talk about that.
That's right. Like when you think of September 11th, you obviously think of the tragedies, and you think of how difficult it was for everyone involved, and that expands throughout the entire world, and especially to these communities where people were unsure of what was going on, and if you were in the air and you didn't know why you were landing suddenly. And so there was obviously plenty of empathy from the people that weren't directly affected to those who were. And then of course you need to release your stress in many different ways, and sometimes that requires an open bar. And so while there is a lot of solemnity inside this story, there is also joy, and there is also camaraderie, and different ways that people were able to release in that moment of such tension. And so the open bar does get to come into play, and we do get to have a little bit of fun inside the show too.
Absolutely. Now talk about how tickets work at Circa, because this is a dinner theater. It's not your normal typical theater.
Yes, so you can always call the box office. We got people standing by all the time to get your tickets set up. And then you can also get tickets online now, circa21.com. So we do recommend getting reservations in advance. And it's going to be, you're going to have a great evening. The Circa 21 bootleggers do a little song and dance to warm the crowd up before the main stage starts. And it's not an open bar, but we do have a bar. So.
You do have a bar. All right, sounds like a very interesting and thoughtful play. So Come From Away started last night, opening night, but it goes until November 21st at Circa Theater, and tickets are available at their website or at the box office, and you can always find out more information by heading on over to our website, rquest80s.com.